Hello again. In this lecture I'm just going to show you how we use the SEO Yoast to make our blog posts SEO friendly. So this is one that I did earlier to save time, and the keywords that I'm trying to rank for here are health and the mind. Okay, so I've done my article and I've typed it all in there. It actually gives you the word count, and 500 is a good minimum to use. Google does like longer posts. Okay, but again, you've got to think about people's attention spans as well when they come onto a website. Okay, so 500 is probably the minimum and maximum that I would use. Now you can add a category here, so if I was going to put this maybe into health, I could add a category and type health. Okay, and then press enter. So that brings up a health category that I've added it to there, and this helps you to put all your blog posts which are in different subjects easy for people to find. Okay, so it helps when you've got maybe a variety of different topics that you might use under the one big umbrella theme of your website. Okay, so going down there, I'm not going to give it a parent category, I'm just going to leave it, but over here this is where you have all your SEO. Okay, so I'm going to slide down and you can see here WordPress SEO by Yoast. So generally then, the snippet preview here is what people will see. So the focus keyword, I'm going to put health and the mind here, same as the title. I'm going to click off it here. And you can see that this keyword was used in the article heading, which has got a good, green means good for SEO. In the page title as well it was used, but in the page URL it wasn't used. Okay, so if we scroll back up and have a look why that is. Okay, and we need to edit this, so I'm going to go on there and edit this, and I'm going to put health and the mind. Now I don't know why that hasn't done it, because we did change the post when we went in and changed the permalink, so that should have already changed. But if it hasn't, always make sure you go up here and edit it so that it does have the same title on your page. So I'm going to scroll down now, back to the Yoast section, and you can see it's still got no, but it will get updated later. And the SEO title again, we're going to put health and the mind. Okay, and then we're going to go down and fill in the meta description. Now this is a bit that shows up on Google and all the other search engines underneath the title of your page when people have searched for it. So you want to put health and the mind in here as well. So you could put something like it is surprising how health and the mind are connected. Read on to find out how the mind can affect the health, something like that. Okay, so I'm going to go down. I'm going to allow comments on this one, but as you can see, again, it's saying it's not on the URL, but this will update later, but it's saying it's not in the content. We haven't mentioned health and the mind in the content. Now, if you want to get a good SEO score, it is a good idea to mention it at least once, possibly in the first paragraph. Okay, so I'm just going to have a look at this and see if there's any way that I can add that in. So when people think about health, blah, 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 I'm going to put here health and the mind. The mind are connected. Okay, so I've just added it in. Now, to get a good SEO score, you may want to mention it another couple of times throughout the article, but not too much, or that could go against you. So I'm going to scroll down now, and it's still not updated it here, but it will do when we publish it. Another thing that we need to do to help with our ranking is to give it some tags. Okay, so I'm going to put the keyword in as a tag, mind, anything that people might be searching for that your article is relevant to. Positive thoughts, positive, actually I've just got to separate it with comma there. Positive thinking, can we put something like healthy mind. Now we're going to add those tags. Okay, so when people are searching for any of those things, it will link to your article here. Another thing I want to do is set a featured image. So I'm just going to go on there and maybe use something different to what we've used before. So let's have a look. I'm going to here and go into my favourite site, which is Pixabay, and go on there again and maybe have a look at something like, see whether anything comes up with our keyword. And I'm quite lucky because something has. So quite like this picture of a yoga person there, because it's mind and body. So again, it's free for commercial use, so I'm going to download it. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 5, download. Okay, click on that now. And I'm going to go File, make a copy, and put it in, go down, my pictures, save. Okay, I'm going to go back onto website and upload files, select, and let's see if we can find that one that we had before. Keep going down. Okay, as you can see, I've used a lot of images in various websites and books that I've done, and I can't see anything here. Can't see the one we just downloaded. Sometimes it's hard to find it. Oh, there it is, right at the bottom. So I'm going to set that as a featured image now. Again, to help with the SEO, give it captions using your keywords. So yoga, linking health and the mind. So I've used those keywords again. Alt text, same. Yoga, linking health and the mind, and description, person doing yoga. Okay, so I'll set the featured image there, and that's the image that's going to show up on our blog post. So I'm quite happy with that now, so I'm going to publish that. And you can see here we've got a green for SEO. We want to have an SEO good green there. If you want to look at even more details, you can go into check and it'll show you a lot more. Okay, so the keyword density is a bit low, and that's because we only put the words health and the mind in our content in our first paragraph once. You do need to do it maybe 2 more times. Okay, so it tells you which words are sort of redundant words to try and get rid of those. And again, it tells you the good things that you've done as well. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So I'm going to have a look at our website here. So if we go into our site, and because we set up our blog page to show our posts, if we click on there, there it is, health and the mind. So because we've kept this hello world in as well, it's just to show you how this blog page is going to look. So all your posts are going to come in this blog page. It tells you what the tags are, and if people want to continue reading it, they can click on that and it will take them to your main page there, and they can read a bit more about it and they can share it, and then maybe go on to, it says hello world there, it will link them to some other posts that you've written so they can stay on your website longer, which all helps your SEO as well. As the longer the people stay on the website, it does improve your ranking in the search engines. So I've also put in as a PDF basic information on how you can construct your content when writing blog posts. There's a basic template that you can use to help you when you're first starting out, and it also includes resources to some useful websites you might want to look at if you either don't want to write your own or haven't got the time to write your own. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'll see you in the next section. Bye for now.